Okay, so I'm making 3 videos. First video, a video about my race, my background, my culture, race, nationality, something like this. I'm going to copy this exact title and yeah. Wait, I'm going to help my brother do something. Hello, I am back now. Yo, I was actually hyped for yesterday's stream, but I had work till 20:45, so I couldn't watch, and I was dead inside after that day. Dumb. Sorry about that. What are you work? Well, at least you have work, I guess. What did you do? Stuff from your studies or something? Barely played GeoGuessr in the end. I'm not sure what I did. I read a couple of things and then looked at maps and all this. Today I'm going to make 3 videos. First video that I'm going to make is this video. Okay, let's see what my brother says. Okay. First video is about my race and my background and all this. Based on this one, I watched this video, so I'm going to record a similar one. She talks about well, just for the uni, yeah, set up some PCs and stuff like that. Lol. So yeah, I'm basically going to record this video. And then I have another 2 ideas that I thought of that are this easy to word trimming, and I have actually changed. Yeah, which I'm not sure how long it's going to take. Video about my race. Then I don't know, there was going to be a part that is called like racism or something. China. Then nationality, culture. Someone said his passport some bank details on his phone and lost all of them. So my uncle tried to recover them for 2 hours, but it didn't work. That's why it took so long. No. Oh, set up some PCs like your family's PCs or something like that, right? Or friends or for family or whatever. Lol. Nationality, culture, what does it say? Culture, race, nationality. Race. Okay, nationality and race are the ones that are closer, I guess. Then racism is tied to race, I guess. Well, yeah, but for a customer and family. Oh, is it like your uncle's business or something? Okay. And let's call it like this. What's my deal? Culture, race, nationality. Boom. Okay, what am I showing here? The text, right? Okay. Okay, so this one as well. I'm not sure why it says 2 people. I don't know why it says 2 people here. It says 2, but here it says 1. I don't get it. I think maybe it's counting myself as another person sometimes. I don't know. Okay. So when I have that, I can put it here, I guess. First, like this. I'm going to put myself kind of more in the middle, like this, boop, something like that. What if I do this? Boop, and this, boop. Acceptable. Okay, let's go. What's my deal? Culture, race, nationality, all that kind of thing. So yesterday I found this video on YouTube called What's My Deal? Part 1, Culture, Race, Nationality, because the part 2 is going to be about some other thing. And I thought it was an interesting video, and I liked how she talked about it. And I thought it was an interesting story, right? Her story. So I was like, fuck it, let's share mine as well. I don't know. And that's great. That's what I'm going to do, I guess. I've also been thinking about stuff related to this recently for some unrelated reasons, I guess. And yeah, I think the way they come together makes sense, maybe. Okay, actually, I remembered that I thought of this for some reason as well, but I forgot why I actually thought of this. Wait, I have in the comment, I wrote a big, pretty long comment, and I forgot what I said. Okay, I guess it's in general about the cultural thing, right? Okay, culture, that is kind of tie in to now, I guess. Tie in to the vid she mentions, I guess. Okay. Check out the video if you want, her video. It is pretty interesting. I also wrote a pretty long comment, so if you're curious about that, you can also go read it. And yeah, basically she says, she says her nationality and all of that, right? So she's basically naturalized American. Her mom is Dutch. And fuck it, I'm going to restart the fucking video. What's my deal? Culture, race, nationality, all those things. So I've been thinking about this topic, well, I guess throughout all my life and all that, but I'm making this video now because I found this video by her, What's My Deal, Part 1, Culture, Race, Nationality, by this channel called FDS or like Lisa something. Lisa Felicia. And it was an interesting video. I thought she shared her story in an interesting way, and I related to some parts as well. So I want to, I guess, jump on that platform or whatever, stand on her shoulders to tell my story, for example. I recommend watching her video. It's cool if you want to watch it right now, later, whatever. And I wrote a pretty long comment, so if you want to know what I said, maybe I will repeat myself a little bit, but I think it's an interesting comment, and her video was pretty interesting as well. So, yeah, that. And yeah, basically in her video, like a short sum up, she says that she is naturalized American because she moved to the US pretty early with a visa that her mom got for both of them, and her mom is a white woman. She's Dutch, very stereotypical Dutch, she says, and well, she passed, and then she says that her dad is from Ghana, so African, black, very dark, and she is biracial in that sense, right? Oh, and her video, yeah, she makes her videos in like 4 languages now: French, Dutch, Spanish, and English. So I want, that's that part 2 in her video. Fuck, why am I? Wait, why did it get my profile picture here? What's my deal? Culture, race, nationality, those things. That is a question that I have been thinking throughout my life for a long time, but I want to make the video now because of this video she made recently. She is called Lisa Felicia, I think, and she made this video in 4 different languages called What's My Deal, Part 1, Culture, Race, Nationality, where she talks about her experience on this. And I thought it was it kind of inspired me to tell my side, like not my side, but like my story. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I recommend watching her video. It's a pretty interesting story. Just in a short time, she is naturalized American, so she has that American culture. Her mom was Dutch, and her dad is from Ghana. And yeah, I left a long comment here, so if you want more context, just watch her video and maybe read my comment or whatever. Okay, so now my thing. Okay, so now on to my story. First, I'm going to start with the word nationality that she mentioned in the title, so nationality as well. My nationality is Spanish. I am born and raised in Spain, and I used to have dual citizenship of Spanish nationality and Japanese nationality because my mom is from Japan. They make you choose nationalities. I think between Spain and Japan, Spain doesn't have like a double nationality treaty with Japan. It only has it with like Ibero-American countries. I think with France and maybe Romania, some countries like this. Like very few countries let you hold both nationalities. Plus, I think Japan specifically makes you drop your other nationality if you want to get theirs, right? So I think there are some countries where you can kind of technically get double nationality, even if they are not recognized because they don't make you drop the other one. Things like this, right? And Japan explicitly makes you drop the other one. If I recall correctly, that's, I think, what I understand. So I only have Spanish nationality now. Spanish passport, all that. I vote on Spanish elections, that kind of thing. My mom, for example, doesn't vote in Spanish elections. Only in the, I guess, local ones. I think she's allowed to vote in local elections, but not in like national or regional. Then the next point I want to talk about is race. She talks about race as well. And I think in the United States, right, race is this kind of much more prescient issue, I think. And people, I guess, think about race a lot more than maybe we do in Europe. I guess, not sure if with more or less reason, but it is kind of a bigger part of culture there. And it is more, I guess, more salient there. And she is half black, right? So that is, I guess, one of the races that is, I guess, at the forefront of the discussions always and all those things, right? In my case, I guess it's not that deep or it's not that, it's not that salient, but it is something that I have thought like that has been a factor in my life, I would say, right? So race-wise, I am half Spanish, half Japanese, right? And so European, Asian, I guess. And that's basically it. Okay, mi prima. I remember now the reason why this happened or whatever. Okay, another point related to race, I guess, and what I wanted to talk about it is about the topic of racism, I guess, right? In the video, Lisa talks about how, I guess this is kind of an opinion that she frames kind of as controversial, right? And she expresses, I guess, gratefulness or something like this, right? For having, for being a black woman, and she has experienced, I guess, the good side of being a black woman and all that. So she doesn't have like this bad experience that some people have with race, for example. And in my case, I would say that I'm not sure if I relate to that super closely, but I guess my experiences are on the side of that, but in a different way, I guess, right? So, for example, my experiences with race there are some positives and there are some negatives, right? I recall some early experiences, for example, people telling me that being a mixed kid is good, right? I don't know, that onto itself is for some reason good. I remember, I'm not sure, like, I don't believe necessarily in the arguments or whatever, but people, like, in the opposite way of endogamic things, right? When you fuck your brother, for example, like, well, if you're a woman and you get pregnant by your brother, that those genes are worse, right? That is kind of the agreed upon thing. So that is kind of, I guess, mixing races and all that is kind of the opposite thing, right? So I remember being told by maybe teachers or something like that, something like, oh, that, like, not in a indoctrinating way, right? But kind of as mentioning it, or, oh, you are half Japanese, blah, 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 that's good for the blood or whatever. Like those kind of offhand remarks, right? So to me, it was a point of, not sure if pride or whatever, but it was an interesting experience in that sense, right? It was like, I guess, yeah, maybe they are right. Plus, I was smart and all that, so I was like, maybe it is because of this, right? Maybe I'm smart because the blood got mixed. Those were some things that I thought about. And I mentioned racism and because I think this is racism, I guess, right? It is kind of based on your race, just judging you in that sense, right? Which I'm not saying is good or bad, right? I've experienced that good part and also the bad part, right? And the bad part is mostly related to China, I guess, right? I'm not sure why, but, well, I'm sure I know why. Because there is, like, in Spain, I think one of the, maybe the third or the fourth biggest immigration group is China, right? Not Japan, but China. And people, like Chinese people that come to Spain, have like these stores, and they set up, how do you call them? Bazaar. How do you call bazaar in English? Bazaar, I guess, right? They are called, I guess, bazaars. In Spanish, they're called bazaar. Well, colloquially, they're called Chinese stores, literally. Like, people call them El Chino, right? So I'm going to the Chinese place, right? They call them like that. And I remember kind of being grouped there, right? So people would, and they, like, the tone that they use for these things, sometimes it's neutral tone, but sometimes it's despective, right? They use despective tones with this, with the word Chinese, right? And I would get like, they interpel you, and they, does the word interpel exist? Interpelar en inglés. Interpellate. They would interpellate me, I guess. With things like Chinese, like, are you Chinese or something? Yeah, some things like this, right? That is, I guess, the reaction that people have when they see someone with Asian eyes, I guess, right? Or people would do this thing to me, right? This kind of insult, right? So when people insult you, they go for the race things, right? When they pick on you, they go for the race. That is, I guess, how racism manifests early. I guess there is, like, this counter argument of, like, racism doesn't exist, like, people just pick on you for being different or whatever. I don't know. That is also, I think, that happens, I guess. People who are short get picked on because they are short. People who are tall get picked on because they are tall. And people who are from a different race get picked on because of the different race or whatever, right? So in that sense, I don't think that my experience was extremely traumatic or whatever. But that was kind of the thing that defined my sense of otherness at this beginning ages, I would say. I don't think it was necessarily bad, right? Because, for example, I think I relate a lot to stuff from Asian Americans, right? Because I think once you are an Asian American, you also get grouped with other Asian Americans, right? In some sense, and you feel a sense of kinship in that sense. So I do feel a sense of kinship with Chinese people in a sense, right? Even though maybe in the mainlands they would be at odds with each other, and Japanese people hate Chinese tourists and Chinese people hate Japanese people because they raped their families in the war, those things, right? So those things get forgotten when you go back, when you go to another country and get grouped in the same place, right? In a sense, there is a sense of kinship. And I've always been, I guess, curious about Chinese culture and all that because in a way, because of that, I would say, right? Same with Korean culture, right? I think I had an easier time approaching Korean culture and all that, and K-pop and all this, because I was already halfway there, I guess, right? I don't know. It's kind of my way of seeing it. Okay, now I want to talk a bit about the culture bit, right? Tying it to the video that she mentioned, I mentioned something like I've been thinking about this all my life, but there have been like there is a recent anecdote or something. Francisco Garcia, hi. Hello, Francisco. I am recording a video right now. Sorry if I don't respond. I'm not sure what I said in the video, actually, because now I am paused, but yeah, I want to record it. I am talking about what the title says. Making 3 videos, race, dreaming, and the other thing. Right now I'm making the race video. By the way, feel free to say where you are from, what car do you drive, and what's your lore, as in this lore. Okay. Okay, so the anecdote, well, yeah, the anecdote that made me think of this recently, of this culture thing, was that I hung out with my cousin, and she asked me, with a cousin that I hadn't seen, I guess, in years, maybe, right? Like 10 years. Think of like a number like that, right? Maybe more. I think even more. So basically, we don't know a lot about each other. And she, for example, she didn't know that I don't speak Japanese, because she does speak French. Like she's from Spanish parents, but she's raised, I think, also born in France. So she considers herself a French, right? So I was thinking about identity and all this and culture and all that kind of thing because of her, right? Because I met up with her and she was talking in French and all that. And, well, not talking French like a lot, but she mentioned a couple of things in French and all that, right? And maybe I was also mentioning things in French because she was close, I don't know. And she asked me if I knew Japanese or whatever, and I said that I don't. And yeah, this is where the culture sets in, right? I think that I am Spanish, right? I am Spanish born and raised, so I do think I relate a lot to Spanish culture, right? I listen to Spanish music and I get it, right? Those kind of things. I watch Spanish movies and I'm like, okay, literally, this is like literally the place where I grew up in, those kind of things, right? I get the humor. But I am, like, I've always felt a bit separate from it, right? I don't know. For example, in Spanish culture, you could say going to parties and, well, not to parties, to like your village holiday, right? In Spain, like every village has its patron, it's called. So it's like the saint of your village. And each year they celebrate the like some kind of holiday in the town, and you don't go to school or whatever, right? And people group themselves in like, they're called peñas, I think, right? So they are like groups of people who engage in these kind of festivities or whatever. And I am not I'm not like someone who is really tied to those kind of structures and those kind of social structures or whatever. I've always been separate from that. So I don't consider myself like really ingrained deeply in that sense, but I know all of this, for example. So I have the knowledge, but I don't have kind of the lived experience or the actual deep connection to it, deep emotional connection, or deep good emotional connection, you could say. Okay, let's read the comments a little bit. Okay. I guess he left. hello to the new person who is here, by the way. I am recording a video, and now I have paused recording the video. I was mentioning that I am Spanish culture. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the Japanese part, I guess. Then, tying it now to the video, for example, in the other video, the woman says, well, Lisa, she says that her father is from Ghana, right? But she's not super tied to that side of our culture, right? And I have not a similar experience, but for example, because I don't speak the language, right? I do feel like I am a bit separate from Japanese culture in that sense, right? I feel like it is something like a asignatura pendiente that we say in Spanish, like a subject that they have not yet completed, right? A pending subject, you could say. And yeah, she mentions also that the way she connected to her African roots or whatever was more in adult life or when she grew up a little bit, right? And I feel like that is not my situation right now, but I guess what's coming in the next years, I guess. This is kind of a future projection, that I will get more connected to my Japanese part in my adulthood, right? I am 26 already. So in my pretty, like well onset adulthood, you would say. But I think my experience differs because she says that she was not close to her dad, right? That she saw her dad very little. And I did see my mom a lot, right? It's just that she did not speak the language to us. So she has her reasons, by the way. Maybe I could talk about this in another time or whatever. But I was in contact with her and all that, and she cooked, for example. So I am connected to Japanese food, for example, in that sense. And to me, Japanese food is not Japanese food, but it's not some exotic thing, but it's like my home cooking to me. It's part Japanese food, for example. To me, it's more exotic to eat, I guess, lubina al horno, for example, like fish, like, I don't know, lubina al horno is like a Spanish dish of fish, right? Or like paella, for example. To me, it's more exotic to eat a Valencian paella than to eat, I guess, like one of the, like an onigiri or like some maki sushi or something like that, right? Specifically maki, right? The other ones, like nigiri sushi, I saying the one that has like the fish on top, that is kind of a more special occasion thing, so that is exotic also. But I mean like Japanese home cooking, right? So for example, I don't know, tonkatsu don or something like that. To me, that is kind of home cooking. And also, I think in some little things, right? I don't know. I always use this example. When I was talking to my French cousin, I also mentioned this, but for example, punctuality. I don't know. I think people, I don't know, it is a stereotype, right? But I think it is kind of ingrained in people to not respect punctuality in some facets of Spanish culture, right? I think Spanish business culture is like regularly punctual or whatever, right? So if you hire some Spanish person, I don't know, you can expect them to come at time. But once it gets social, right, suddenly the expectations of punctuality drop. And I think I have now like been forced to learn those customs, and now I even enforce them myself, but it is not something that I grew up in, right? I grew up being punctual and arriving very early to places, right? I don't know, and to social places. So I would be like the fucking guy who is like 15 minutes early waiting for the people coming, right? I don't know. Those kind of things, or I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe, yeah, some aspects of Japanese culture that are like, people call Japanese people fake, right? Because they have like this tatemae and these honne expressions of like not airing out all your shit to everyone, right? So I don't know. I feel like I do have a little bit of that, right? Maybe you don't think so because I'm making these videos in my channel or whatever, but I don't know. This is also like the online world, so it's different. In real life, I'm probably, I don't know, I'm more reserved, you could say. I don't know, it depends. Okay, that's it, I guess, for Japanese culture. It's all I wanted to say, I guess. But I don't know. I think there are little things like that I perceived. But then the next big block is, I guess, American culture, right? She is actually from the United States, the girl in the video, but I'm not, right? So it's like, why the fuck do you relate to that? And it's because I am, at my heart, I consider myself a person from the online world, right? I am a guy online. And it has been shaped by the United States. So I consider myself a honorary American in that sense, right? I think like an American in some aspects, right? Not in all, but in many aspects, I have absorbed so much American culture. I make my videos in English. I read so many things in English, sorry. Even if it doesn't seem like it because my spoken English is not that developed or whatever, I do read a lot of English, right? So, and most of the things that I read are from American people. And the American blogosphere, American YouTubers, those kind of things have impacted and have shaped me a lot. So, that's why I left the culture aspect for the end, because I think I am a mix of all these cultures. And I don't know. I thought it was something maybe interesting to share. Maybe some people find it interesting. In the way that I found her story interesting, maybe some people find my story interesting. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave this video here. If you have any questions, blah blah blah, leave them in the comments. If you have any requests for videos that you would like for me to make next, leave them in the comments. Some short facts, I guess. I speak Spanish and English to a fluent degree. Spanish natively, English to the fluency that you can see. Japanese I speak very little, and then I have only lived in Spain and in Germany for 6 months. And then I have visited Japan two times only in my life. And I have visited some other countries. Well, the Netherlands, England, blah, 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 Switzerland a couple of times. But in trips, like in short trips, like weekend trips, tourist type shit. Italy as well, to Rome, to Venice, to Pompeii. And that's basically what I wanted to say. Feel free to ask me whatever. Bye. Okay. First video made. Hello Aline. It's 15:05, so 2 minutes ago. Okay, so maybe you're here. I watched your video yesterday. It was cool. It was a cool video. I watched it like subtitled with like auto captions from YouTube, and then YouTube will auto translate it, and it was pretty understandable. It was an interesting video. I liked it. Like the place of France where you're from, like this. Well, you don't see because I'm mirrored. But the place of France where you are from, like Bretagne, I guess. I don't know. It was an interesting video. Oh, and I messaged you. Not sure if you've seen it or not, but I'm curious about the songs that you. Thank you. I saw your comment. If you have anything to say, write it in the comments. I really thought that you would mention to join the stream. Oh, I don't know. Actually, that's true. I never mentioned that people that I stream on my actual videos, I guess. Maybe I will do it for the next one. Yeah. And back to Aline, I was curious about the songs, because you mentioned like some artists or whatever, and those are the things that the YouTube captions does not capture. But yes, I replied, check your DMs. Okay, I will check them later. Okay. Okay, now I have another video to record. This is no longer connected to Race. But actually, it's actually connected. I guess the one that I just recorded is, I guess, connected to your video. Because, for example, I do feel like this connection to Japanese culture that comes from my mom, but that is not yet well developed. So I always like hearing, I guess, perspectives from foreign people to Japan. right? I think that is a genre of video that I like hearing, like watching a lot. I not sure if you know this channel. Max de Capo. This guy has a lot of interviews with Hafu people, and I follow a lot of the channels that have appeared because I find them interesting. Yeah, I follow her, for example. I think she's called Sachiko. Her as well. It has a lot of interviews that are interesting. Also, a lot of half Japanese people, and then also like foreign people living there. I don't know. Interesting channel. I'll tell Putin later. What you said about being honorary American, I feel like Japan culture raised me in a way. Yeah, interesting. Or honorary Japanese. We'll check it out. Okay, I'll link it here if you want. Editor. And okay, next video. The next video is completely, well, not sure if completely unrelated, but it's unrelated to this, and it's called Is It Worth Dreaming? I basically, okay, so it's 1511, 1711, sorry. Consuming media for what purpose? Okay, it's going to be more or less a rant, I guess. Right? Okay. Is it worth dreaming? Okay, I wanted also to tie to a Visa tweet for some reason, right? Because I think this sentiment is connected to Visa tweets in a way, but I'm not like it's always a general vibe of Visa's tweets. I never get to the actual tweet if such a tweet exists that inspired this thought, for example, right? But I think Visa has this. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to say this in the video. X. Visa account. Okay, this video is sparked up, I guess, by a sentiment that I see often in Visa's tweets. I'm not sure if I can pinpoint to any specific tweet right now, or maybe if it's something from the books, right? From Friendly Ambitious Nerd, probably from this one, or from the ethos of that, or from Introspect. I think it's more likely this Friendly Ambitious Nerd ethos, probably the ambitious part. But basically, the thesis, right, is that you can only achieve your dreams, right, if you dream. And this is, I guess, the thesis that I had in my brain, right? So yeah, I'll repeat it. You can only achieve your dreams if you've dreamt them before, right? This is, I guess, the core of the thing. That if you don't dream, it's not that okay, next sentence, right? I didn't say be happy, right? I didn't say be successful or whatever, right? I say achieved your dreams, right? It's like you can only achieve your dreams if you dream them. If you are happy without dreaming, that's fucking awesome, right? If you achieve success without dreaming of previous successes, right? If you simply get lucky or you work hard with diligence in the Protestant way, right? If you are like Protestant ethic minded or whatever, and you work hard for the sake of it and achieve success because of that without any dream in mind, that's dope, I guess, as well, right? But my is it worth dreaming question kind of juggles with this, right? It's like, you can only achieve your dreams if you've dreamed them before. I don't know. Sorry for repeating myself, but I think it's something that I think that it's what sparks this train of thought, I guess. Okay, for example, how did I think of this sentence, or what context was there, right? And I often think like, why am I doing all this for? For example, watching movies. I think that I lose the sense of why I'm doing the things sometimes, right? And watching media, for example, is something like that, right? For example, I was watching. I remember the exact video that sparked this. Let's see. Historial. This one. Okay, it's this one. This. Okay, fuck. Sorry, this video. My new Studio 2024 video, right? So I watched that video, then I went into the shower and I started thinking, and this question appeared into my mind, right? Is it worth dreaming? Why, right? Because I was like, okay, she achieved her dream studio, I guess, right? I don't know. Or I don't know. It is, I guess, a genre of video is the video where you show that you have achieved your dream stage of something, right? So, for example, in her case, her dream studio, you could say. And she has like nice speakers, she has a lot of guitars that she really values because she is cool, right? And I started to think, oh, what would my dream studio be like, right? And I have a lot of notes of what my dream X would be, right? But they are never well developed, right? They are more like ideas lists, you could say. And I was like, why am I even dreaming about this, right? Is it worth dreaming? Right? Is it worth dreaming about having a dream studio? And then I start to think like the next thing, right? Is it even worth dreaming about a dream house? Is it even worth dreaming about your dream car, your dream garage, your dream whatever, right? Is it even worth it? Isn't it just like setting yourself up for failure or whatever? I don't know. And isn't it best to just say fuck it and be zen or some kind of shit like that? And I don't know, on the other hand, it's like you can only achieve your dream studio, your dream garage, your dream blah 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 if you actually have a dream studio, your dream garage and your whatever, right? If you don't dream about having a studio, if you don't dream about having a garage, you won't achieve your dream garage, you won't achieve your dream studio. I don't know, sorry for being redundant, but this is kind of what I think. Okay, and then is when what am I consuming media for? That is when that question kicked in, right? I was like, okay, it's not worth it to consume just endless supply of people achieving their dream studios, for example, if you are not going to build like a dream studio. Like that was kind of the core, like a feeling that I got. But then I was like, actually, like, I don't know, it's fine, right? It's fine to just see what other people dream about. It's fine. Unless it makes you dream about it in a way that doesn't put you kind of in the track of achieving it, right? If I start dreaming about my dream studios, blah, 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 and I don't even play music, right? It's like, why the fuck am I even dreaming about having a dream studio if I don't even play music, right? You should play music and then kind of you will have a better sense of what you actually dream in a dream studio instead of kind of being exposed to other people's dreams and kind of vicariously blah blah, right? I don't know. This is kind of something I think about. And I think, for example, in houses, everyone wants a house, right? Everyone wants to live in a house. And everyone wants to live in a nice house, right? So it's like everyone has a dream house. For example, not everyone has a dream car. I asked the question, what is your dream car or whatever? And a lot of people don't even have a dream car, right? But if you ask people, what is your dream house? Like, I guess a lot of people probably do have some kind of dream house. I don't know. Maybe I am also overestimating the people that do have a dream house. But yeah, same. I think that I said media in general, right? Not just because of YouTube videos of people explicitly showing the dream things, right? But I think it's because I started, like the way I started viewing movies, for example, watching movies was like, why am I even watching movies for if I don't want to make movies, right? I don't know. I had that thought in my brain. And I was like, I don't know. On the one hand, I get it, right? Because I do make videos, blah, blah, blah. So I guess that's tied to movies in a sense. But in another sense, it doesn't make any fucking sense to wonder why you watch movies. Like, you watch movies because they are fucking movies, right? They are made to be watched. Just watch the fucking movie and enjoy it, right? And it's like you don't need to make a movie. You don't need to dream about making movies. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't have anything to say specific. I don't have anything specific to say. These are just my train of thought. Sorry. Maybe I should have titled the video, "This is my train of thought regarding dreamings." Sorry, or 2024 April 12th train of thought about movies. They go about movies and dreams or whatever. But I don't know. That is, I guess, what the video should have been titled. But I thought that the title, "Is It Worth Dreaming?" was more inspiring in a way. And yeah, I don't have any answers, I guess, right? I'm not sure if it's worth dreaming. I think that I'm going to repeat this: you can only achieve your dreams if you've dreamt them before, because I think that is something that is true, right? You can only achieve your dreams if you've dreamt them. But that does not respond to the question whether it's worth it or not. I think maybe it depends on the person, right? Maybe there are some people who kind of dream. I think I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer, right? I think this is also related to the video I just recorded about culture, blah blah blah. Because one of the things that that the person in the video mentions, if you watch the video, you'll get what I mean. She mentions that the American people or whatever are very dreamy in that sense, right? And I was raised in a place where my mom, for example, is the opposite of a dreamer, right? She was always telling me that, why are you dreaming, blah, 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 right? Or, yeah, kind of, why are you daydreaming so much instead of focusing on reality, or these kind of things, right? Stop fantasizing about things, that kind of thing. And on the one hand, she has a point, but on the other, I don't know, like, it's like, let the kid fucking dream about shit, right? I don't know. Well, I don't have a dream house. Interesting. Yeah, I guess there have to be a lot of people. There have to be people like that, right? That don't have a dream house or something. See, for example, in that case, like, if you don't have a dream house, it's like I wouldn't tell you, get a dream, like, start dreaming about houses, right? I wouldn't say, it's like, why would I curse you with making you dream about houses, right? It's like, why would I put your brain into this kind of fucked up, what's it called, rental market or like housing market? No, it's like, if you don't have a dream house, it's like, just analyze the possibilities that you have, choose within them, and like choose within them within a couple of parameters, right? Maybe, okay, this costs a little bit more, but it's a little bit farther from work, and I prefer maybe less cost and more cost and closer to work. I don't know. You do the calculations. You are like, fuck it, this one is worth it. I don't know, this trade-off is worth it. I'm going to do that, right? Or maybe it's like your uncle gives you the house, and you're like, fuck it, this works for me, right? I don't know. That also works. But for example, I think I am built different in that sense. Right? I am built dreaming from the get-go. Right? From the get-go, I was already dreaming about things. So, I don't know. yeah, I don't know. I think from the get-go, I have already been dreaming about things, right? So maybe it's like the is it worth dreaming is not even a question, right? Maybe the question is how do you deal with a dreamer, and how do you channel the dreamer energy into something good or into something positive or into whatever, right? Maybe that is the better frame instead of like is it worth dreaming, right? Maybe dreaming isn't a choice. I don't know. I think I'm going to end it with that. Feel free to watch the video that I mentioned right now about the culture thing if you are curious. I will leave it around here. And yeah, also I stream every day 4:30 p.m. European time, I guess, Central European summertime now. And yeah, bye. So far an apartment is enough for me. I don't really plan on hiring a big family or something that would require a house. Yeah, I don't know, for example, but I don't even same, right? I don't plan on having a family, but I do dream about houses, right? I do have a dream, like this dream of fucking waking up, opening the curtains and seeing the sea, right? From a tall place. That is a fucking dream that I have, right? I want, or eating my breakfast, looking at my car, and the car, because the house has visible parking of your car. That, and I see the car, right? I see a Ferrari, or I see a Renault Clio Sport, or I see a Clio V6, or I see a 4x4 car. I don't know. That. I do dream like that, right? Or I open the room and it's the room, like the closet is a room, basically because of how big it is. Those kind of things. In that sense, I am always dreaming. In that sense. And those are the things, right? A good view, especially of the sea, right? I want to see the sea, or if not, like being very tall, like being very up, very above something. Then seeing cars, like seeing the car that you have, being able to see it, like the car being part of the house. I have a list of things like this, right? Of houses that are like this. Also pools, like being able to swim. I like swimming, and I would like to swim on a swimming pool that is very high, right? Seeing views while swimming, something cool, right? Well, those dreams are something to work towards, so it's good IMO. I don't know, right? But this is, I guess, where the video is. Oh fuck. This is sorry. This is I forgot to pause the video, I guess, so it has been recording, but I will leave it up because I think it's an interesting discussion, right? This is where the is it worth dreaming question comes in, right? Am I really working for this? Am I really working towards anything like this? Or is it just daydreaming, like my mom says, right? My mom says that I daydream too much. I don't know. That is, I guess, the thing with which I leave the video. Okay, now I am actually ending the video. Bye. But I am not very ambitious. Yeah, I don't know. I think I am ambitious, but I don't know. I think being ambitious and not achieving your ambitions is bad, right? I don't know. It leaves you with dissatisfaction that you could have avoided by simply not being ambitious, right? Okay, now I'm going to record the next video. I have actually changed. This video is pretty straightforward. It is about how I have actually changed versus the opinion that I hold sometimes of that I have not actually changed. but the opposite is not really having a purpose. I guess. I don't know, but I respect people who don't have a purpose. Right? It's because I can't do it. Right? I don't know. I respect people who can do what I can't. I can't not have a purpose, I guess. Or I get really depressed and all that. I respect this kind of Zen view of life, of like not having a purpose, but simply living life, right? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to record that I have actually changed the video. I have actually changed. Okay, this video was not sparked up by anyone, right? By no one external than me. Right? It was anyone external than me. It was sparked up by me. Right? I have this view in my mind that I have not changed since like 2019 for some reason, right? Or since COVID, I have been static, which is partly true. Okay, let me see my channel. Videos. Yeah, for example, I have videos like this, I failed this year, or I called I achieved nothing in 2023. Where is my video about being 26? Control F, 26. Oh, so many views with 26 views. Sorry. So many videos with 26 views. Well, hey, my video being 26 has 26 views. Lol. Tweeting that, sorry. Yeah, or like this video called Being 26, where I talk about my feelings after turning 26, 8 months ago. My video Being 27 is really close. And this video 26, which has 26 views, by the way, I talk about this sense of me not having changed or advanced or anything like this in these years. But I wanted to make like the counter argument to that because I think I am lying to myself in that sense, right? I have changed a lot. And yeah, I wanted to mention, I guess, a little bit of. I don't have a note about. Oh, I don't have notes. I have a couple of notes of how I changed, right? And I thought of this because it has been 5 years, 2019, 2024, since I have been on Erasmus, right? And I remember my Erasmus pretty fondly, right? But I think the problem is that I don't remember it accurately as like how I actually was feeling then, right? I think that based on like my relationship to other people and all this, I think that I remember it differently, that how it actually went, right? I think that I was way less emotional then than now, for some reason, right? Or that I expressed it a lot less. Meanwhile, now, because I hang out with so little people day to day, and I see basically only my parents and my brother maybe, that I am constantly way more emotional than where I used to be, right? When I was hanging out with people and all that all the time. So, yeah, I think that is one change that I feel a lot, in the sense that not sure if it's growing or if it's regressing to a more childish way of being or whatever, but I think that I have changed in that sense, right? I used to be less emotional or express less my emotions, or I was less in touch with my emotions, blah, 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 versus now that I think I am more in touch with my emotions, for better or worse. Right? I don't think I have grown in that sense, but it could be seen on that sense, through that lens, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else I want to say. I have more thoughts about this, I guess, right? But I don't know exactly what I want to say. I don't know. This is the problem, right? I don't know what I want to say. I know that some things have changed, but I'm not sure if I want to say them. I think the thing I'm bothered by, right, it's not that I have not changed or whatever, or that it has been very static, which is something that does bother me, right? Not having a job, well, not having income, not having a job is not doesn't bother me. The thing is that not having an income does bother me. But okay, what was I thinking? Not the income thing, the other thing. Okay, yes. I think that the problem is that I still feel like I relate to people in the same way that I used to. Right? I don't feel like I have, like, my ability to relate to people has changed. I still feel like I get hung up in the same things and in the same patterns and all those things that I used to get hung up on 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I don't know. This is kind of the sensation that I have, and that is why I have this kind of permanent feeling in my brain that I have not actually changed. This is tied to this other video that I made. Sorry. To this video. All of my problems are social. This video, I basically talk about how my view of seeing, like, my bottlenecks and all that are all social, right? So, sorry. So if I am socially the same with people, like my ways of hanging out with people, blah blah blah, of relating to people, of empathizing or connecting or being able to connect with people, are equal as they were 5 years ago, and all of my problems are social, right? Those two things combined kind of naturally lead you to the fact that I have not, nothing has changed, right? That the all of my problems keep being the same, right? I think this is kind of what my brain thinks, or how I think, or how I feel. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's totally accurate, right? I think that maybe there are some things that are not social, blah blah blah, but this is, I guess, what I feel like. Am I alone? View count has dropped to 0. I'm still here. Strange. It says... you can see the graph. Yeah, no, it's just because of the number went to the 0. Here, yeah. I lost my train of thought, I guess. I don't know, for example, something that has not changed is my financial situation, right? That has not changed. But that doesn't mean that I have not done things, well, not that could improve it or whatever, right? But that does not mean that I have not done things, right? I have done things, the things, the problem, well, not the problem, but one, like, just, it's just that the things that I have done have not improved my financial situation, right? So in that sense, things have not changed, but I have made over 200 videos, probably, something like that, right? That counts. I have streamed over 200 no, but I've streamed over like, what, 90 days, 100 days. I probably have reached 100 days, actually. That counts, right? The problem is, towards what does it count? Like, is the change... Yeah, like, what is that change towards? That is, I guess, the core of the question or whatever. What did I just say? I forgot. I was thinking about the social problems still, but I forgot what they say. How's that? Did I get to another similar, extremely similar streamer? What do you mean? What was I talking about? I said the problems, the consequences, then I said... Okay, the financial situation thing, that the change, blah, 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 okay. And I have actually changed. Okay. Okay, now tying, for example, tying back to the emotional thing or whatever, right? Is that change positive to what I want, which is, I guess, a relationship or something like that, right? Not really, right? That is the problem, that it doesn't feel like it is a change that moves me towards that end, right? I don't know, maybe some takes could be like, okay, yes, being emotionally connected to our life is good. I don't know, to me that's kind of bullshit and it probably isn't, right? But there are fuck tons of not emotionally connected people who have a relationship, right? That is obviously not the problem. Then there are people in those relationships, do they complain about their partners not being emotionally connected, blah blah? Yes, but who did they get with in the first place? That, so it's like, I don't know, like that is obviously not the issue, and in fact it's probably something that makes my chances worse, right? So that in that sense is not good in itself. I don't think it moves me too negatively, right? I don't think that is the issue either. So I'm not saying, oh, woe is me, that so sad, so sad. No, I'm not saying that either, right? The issue is other. It's in the princess is in another castle or whatever. But yeah, basically that there is no change. So that is the point, right? So that the change does not move me in a positive direction, not in a negative direction either. But since it doesn't move me in a positive direction, so it feels like being static. It is not staticism because there has been a change, but the positional coordinates or whatever are the same. Even like, I don't know, maybe it's like I'm moving in this axis, right? I'm moving up and down through an elevator, but I'm not moving on the line to. I don't know. Even a Super Mario Castle, maybe it's like I'm jumping up and down, up and down, up and down. So in that sense, I have changed, but I have not changed positions or something. I don't know. You could put whatever the metaphor you want, but that is, I guess, the sense in what I'm saying these things. So even though I have actually changed, and that is kind of the message of the video, and I wanted kind of to be like, okay, things have changed, time has passed, and I wanted to remind myself of that also, right? That time has passed, and you have changed, even if you don't think you have changed, you have, because time has passed. You are 27 years old this year. You have been through 27 years of things that have happened, even if you don't consider those things things that have moved you towards the goals that you have in your head because you are a dreamer or whatever. Right? That is, I guess, the point. Is that a wall or a green wallpaper? That you have streamed 100 times, I don't know after that. Green screen, is there a German anime? I don't know, I never watched anything German in the first place. I'm not sure if I've watched the German anime. Is Código Lyoko German? I think it's French. I think I watched Tommy Oscar. Tommy Oscar. I think that's a German cartoon, or German or Dutch. No, Italian. Okay. Well, you don't see it like this. German beer is Canada has kind of marijuana. Okay. I think I'm going to end the video here. Okay, I think that was basically what I wanted to rant about in this video. Feel free to leave a comment saying whatever you think, or not, I don't know. And I will link in the description the videos that I mentioned in case you have not watched them. And if you've reached this moment and you have not watched those videos, maybe it is a sign that maybe you could enjoy them. And yeah, feel free, if you want me to talk about some things, feel free to leave the ideas in the description, in the comment section. And yeah, that's basically it. Goodbye. Oh, I stream also. Check, well, not the schedule. I stream at 4:30 p.m. on every day. Yeah, 4:30 p.m. European time, Central European Summer Time. These times, more or less. I don't know, in case you care about it. Bye. No, this show... Yeah, he meant Tommy Oscar, I guess. Okay. I'm not sure if I have anything to say today. What did you say yesterday, Hani? You said that you were excited for the hype for yesterday's stream. What were you hype about? The GeoGuessr thing, I can do 10 minutes of GeoGuessr. Okay. But also there is in your time on in that, or even my time. Yeah, this one. The first one is our time. This one, 4:30 to 6. This one. You look like a lion, very gorgeous hair. Thank you. Not sure the lion thing, but... Should go for it. I'm thinking, well, it's just hype because it was something different. Okay. GeoGuessr. Let's do Berlin. Is there a just Berlin map? Germany. Let's do Germany in general. Germany, Spain, Portugal, India. Mahlzeit and welcome to Germany. Where is Mahlzeit from? They say it like it's from some region of Germany only, right? Occidentales de Alemania. West Germany. Mahlzeit is just basically time to eat, but as a greeting. Do you know if they use it everywhere? Like, where do they use it? Or where do they not use it? Hello, ich habe keine... Ich kenne ihn aus der... dass man manchmal nicht nur am Tisch sagt, sondern mit dem Brot geht. Etwas habe ich bisher aprovecho. Mahlzeit. Buenos días. Why are they so contrasting? I'm kind of dark too, but they're getting lighter and lighter for me. What? Sorry, I missed it. What was the question? The question about Mahlzeit, like the left. Where do they say it? Mahlzeit. If they say it like all over. If you go to Munich and you say Mahlzeit at mealtime, they understand. Or if you say, or they look at you weird, right? Or if you go to Berlin and you say Mahlzeit, they understand. Or if you go to Stuttgart, right? What are the things, right? Berlin, up. Then Munich, then left Stuttgart, then Hamburg, I guess, more north there. Here. Dresden or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's play one. Okay. If you can play if you want as well. Let's go. Friseur. Kaufland. Oh, Netto, mítico. Quaint town. Autovermietung Ulbricht. Where is Ulbricht? Aldi Sud. Erotic Gigant. No, I'm not going to make it. Fuck it, let's go here. For the record, I have never seen any of the houses. Close to Düsseldorf, Mönchengladbach, Lurip. Rate. Next. Volkswagen Caddy. Okay, I can see intersections. This is good. Saarbrücken 51, 73, 43, 49, 47. I don't really know German road system, so. $60, $50, $50. Okay, maybe it's around here. $54. $55, Saarbrücken. $59, $51. Tondorf, Kirchen. 51. $51 again? No, please don't tell me there are many 51 roads. $51 again. Bitburg, Fliesen. Me neither, so I'm not help. Where is Saarbrücken? Belmeringen. No. Where the hell is Saarbrücken? Saarbrück. This is Saarbrücken, I guess. So close to Luxembourg and to France. France. No, just kidding. I like France. Some parts. I just don't like the French. No, just kidding, just kidding. I like some French people. Not all of them, though. Okay. I like Aline, for example. A place I never went to, like so many others. Yeah, I play just the Madrid one, like just Madrid, the Madrid region, triangle, and I've never been to like any of those places. How do I get out of here? But your pronunciation wasn't bad. Glad to hear. I think I'm going into the wrong way. Yeah, this is very amateurish playing, by the way. Real good players like notice all the fucking... Lol, that's funny. What the hell? I don't like the language since I had a 6 in school, the worst grade you could get. I was looking at grades yesterday, Italian grades. And university Italian grades, they evaluate you in like 110. Like the maximum marks you can get is 110. It was interesting. Fuck. Lara Ayers. ¿Qué pone ahí? Universitime Hannover. What is Hanover? Hanover here. Okay. Let's put something like this. One road like this. Oh no, that's too close. Fuck. Okay. Man. DKV. Delhi to go. Oof, expensive, eh? 2024. How can I play this song? Is it called the 36? E36? No. Este Dryer BMW. Dryer BMW. Okay, I'm going to pause now because now they are going to get me. Ooh, a Porsche. The Damerkov. Oh. Birkenwaldgen EV. Birkenwaldgen. That's no place, right? Dawa colony, maybe. Birkenwaldgen just means like a small forest or something like that, right? Dryer BMW. Okay, this is Germany. By the way, I don't live far away in these houses. Maybe I can do a Finland later. I guess Finnish roads look similar, right? No. Fuck, no idea. Do you know, like, German numbers? 306? Is that like a prefix for some place? Look, so close to Berlin. Maybe you've been here. Look, this is Klinika Westend and Kleingarten Kolonie Ruhwald. Sportanlage Westend, Luisenkirchhof 3. Lol, no, I never was there, but I was sure that wasn't Berlin. Well, it's the West End. Maybe the West End is very different. Charlottenburg, Deutsche Oper. 030 is Berlin phone beginning thingy. Prefix, yeah. I could have had it. Okay, next one. Okay, this is not Berlin. We start to get into the annoying German things, right? This happens a lot in German. Oh no, okay. Strange. But in Germany, a lot of places are blurred. I think that the people who make these maps make it so that the maps themselves are not like super blurry, so they only put the good places. But okay, that was prejudice on my mind, on my side. Sorry. Nice. Johann Strauss Strasse. Let's see, where am I likelier to get some kind of signage? Friedhof. What is Friedhof? Cemetery or something. Fried was like peace or something, right? It's like the field of peace. Okay. Regensburg Hof, 93. Ratisbon. I think this is called Regensburg. Okay, so Regensburg is to the left. Burg, okay, to the south. So to the left. To the south is Regensburg. Fuck it, let's put it over here. No, it has to be like more like here, maybe. Regenstauf. Resultados. Pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Graveyard. Yeah, that's Regensburg. I might have driven past here. Interesting. Okay, now Finland. Let's do Finland. There is a cool atmosphere in Germany. I like it. I like Germany. Okay, I'm going to play just alone. Fuck it, let's play with people. Can I share this? And even a little scary. I don't see it that scary, to be honest. Bro, these places are impossible to find out. Am I just in the middle of fucking nowhere in Finland? Dreier WW. Houses are cool though. This garage is cool. Dreier BMW. Bro. They censor it. Bro. going to reach anything. Fuck it, let's go here. Considering I have Russian accent makes it scarier. Bro, you're so obsessed. Holy shit, so north. Okay, oxdog.net, no idea. Okay, jättiretti, kankaat, tikod, matonkuteet, hieronta I hoitolla. Wait, they went out of business. Outuskopla. Do you know Finnish phone numbers? Kuntoustukka 02, maybe that's Helsinki or what? Helsinki has to be 1, so 02 has to be Tampere. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see here. Hoppi. Tansiopilatos. Huollot, palvelut. Pepperoni. Draya BMW. Whoa, 183. Bro, why am I so slow? Nunnauni, Takaunitvi. Why is nothing called like the city? Takaunit. Turku. Maybe it is called like that. Kokkola. Turku. Maybe Taka things are just called because of Turku. Look how beautiful it looks like. A bit like Finland. This is Finland, bro. Although the whole of Europe is similar. I'm in Finland now. Draya BMW. Lakasentie. Okay, this is promising. Bro, if they delete the roads, Joensuu, number 6. Okay. What is the number? Number 5, number 6, Joensuu, okay. And I have it to the north, so I'm down Joensuu here. One of these roads, maybe like here. Okay. Karjalantie. Summulantie. And to the right I have Lappeenranta. Hey, do you know this place? Lappeenranta? It's a bit northeast, maybe like this. Maybe like this place. So close to Lappeenranta. You must know this place, right? Karjalantie. Karjalantie, maybe. Have you been here? To Virasoja? Ok, I got 2796 points with skill Raymond Reason. South Karelia. I want to see the station, the train station. Okay, it's a wooden truck. I really like Finland because of the forestry industry, to be honest. I got a bit into it some time ago and I thought it was really interesting. Lol. My worst guess was 10 points. Lol. Okay, I'm going to do now one in my... okay, I know. 3 rounds left. 2 rounds left. Soalande Katu. Nisenta Katu. Roundabout. Ninisvara. Kekkuskusta. Again. Lappeenranta again. 6-9. 6-13. And I have Lappeenranta to the very east. So I must be to the left of Lappeenranta here. 6 Kuvola. 6-15. 6-26. What is the 9 road? Lovisa. 7. Is it the same place again, Karjalankia? Does Karjalankia just mean like main road or something? I like how the weather keeps changing. Whoa, what the fuck? So bad. 6, 9. Another weather change. Man, the world is so big, so many places. Kotka campus. So many cars. Yes, I'm kidding. I don't understand, man. University of Applied Sciences for where? Kotka. MAMC Metsoran campus. Whoa, atrocious. Okay, let's do Madrid now. Community of Madrid. Damn, why do people take so long in this one? Let's play this map. Let's just play it. Okay, I get it now. Its place is called Madrid. And there is like Madrid, Ohio, Madrid, blah, 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 all that. I don't know. I don't like playing this mode, aka only 2 minutes per round. I don't like it. I like spending my time here, right? I would like to just navigate until I reach the place where a place where I can gather information. Clear view. Okay, what does it say? What does it say? Fuck. Greatest test Rochester, New York. Ay, fuck. Ah, so close. It's called Madrid, this place, I think. Wait, what the fuck? This place is not called Madrid. This place is called Penfield. What the fuck? Highledge Doctor. What the hell? I don't get it then. I thought it would be places called Madrid. Bro, I think they are just... 2 de mayo, 665 Callao, Fernacar. LOL. Soviet car. Región Callao. Perú. Ok, Perú. Chiclayo, Sullana. Callao. Let's go back to the beginning. This could be a good round. Let's see. Avenida what? 2 de mayo, 665. Avenida Miguel, Avenida José Gálvez, La Paz, de la Marina, Junior 2 de Mayo. Okay, let's do that. To the north. I think it's not exactly this place, but okay, this is what this is the Avenida 2 de Mayo. This is the Junior 2 de Mayo. Fuck. Okay, not bad though. This is the Netherlands, bro. This is not a place called Madrid. What the fuck? What even is this country, bro? Is this New Zealand? It's UK. Farmour, Asia, B44. Enfield, Farmour, Asia. Dincourt, Cumnor. Can you imagine that you have to live in a place called Cumnor? Farmour Reservoir. Not so bad, huh? Bum Beauty. It is Japan. Like a shit area of Japan. Taiwan, maybe. Okay, I can't read Chinese for shit, so. Interesting cars. MDI. Yeah, Derli. MDI. Okay, let's go to Taiwan. Taipei, Miaoli. Someplace like here, maybe. Other side of the country. Tainan. Okay, this looks like Spain actually. Borba, Pardes, Alantogal. This is France then. Villa Viçosa. Okay, Portugal. How did they say it was called? A6, Borba, Pardes, Alandroal. A1, 3, 3, 6. Borba. Borba derecha. Borba to the right. Palais to the left. Villa Viçosa. To the left, kinda. Borba to the right. I think maybe we are coming with this place, maybe here, like this, something like this, I don't know. Ah, so close. Okay, this was a decent game, but $1 million places. I don't get it. No moving, pamming, zooming. No NPC. I think I can do a better NPC than here. No moving, pamming, zooming. Let's start. Okay, harder than I expected. Fuck. Sweden. It's not Sweden, no. It has to be like Russia or something like this, I guess. Okay. Pretty bad, but actually not that bad. Oh, fuck. This has to be Colombia or something like this, some of those places. But I don't know. This is hard. I don't know. But the image is very good, so it makes me suspect. That sign, though. This is going to be a 0 round, maybe. Because that is also not... It could be Spain, for example. It could even be Spain. The color of the flowers. But it's also not really. I don't know. It could be Europe. Asturias, maybe. Fuck it. I don't know. Can you... I'm so stupid. I had it, but I... Okay, this is, I guess, either Canada or Sweden or something like this. Volkswagen Golf makes me think Finland or something like that. Red House, Norway. Fuck it. Boom. Okay, Red House, Norway is a decent thing. Okay, Russian car. Let's go. Fuck it. Yeah, this kind of place, something like that. It could also be like close to Finland. I think maybe it's closer to Finland. Fuck it. Let's go here. Over here. Meh. Fuck. Russia is so big that even if I get Russia right, it matters so much. All these things. What is this? Canada. Canada, but just the country doesn't matter. It has to be like where in the country. But I'm here now. Look. Second. No move. Okay, what are you saying? You're an introvert, nothing to do with that, but yes. I promise I will hug you when you arrive in Germany. Very much like that. Because of you. Play roles in the three of us. Bro. I never have guessed. Okay. If I go to Finland, I will call you up and I will give you a hug or whatever. Where in Finland were you? Maps. I should stop going to the maps place because you were here. Do you live here right now? Bro, it's a good TLDR. Lol. Well, anime lovers, they're all like that. See, you say something that I don't have that I have no idea what you're saying. Every different sentence. Well, anime lovers, they're all like. What? Oh, because you are an anime lover. Joke. Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they're a joke. So it's good that you clarify that it's a joke, to be honest. But these buildings are cool. Is this your house? Do you live here? It's about the introvert part, I think. Ah, okay. Look, the weather here changes a lot. Summertime. Wintertime. La pedanta. Cojonen. Whoa. Hello, by the way, I am looking at Finland because TY2Y in chat is from Finland. But, well, I think is in Finland more than from. Well, I guess from as well. And they was looking at it. Okay, whoever was here left, I guess, but. Fisios lahentataan. Okay, I think I'm ending stream today. Bye bye. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow, I already recorded the videos today, so I'm not sure if I have any plans tomorrow. Maybe more GeoGuessr. When in doubt, GeoGuessr, I think. But I think tomorrow I am going to do like one proper match, right? Trying to get 100% no matter how long it takes. And we'll see the map. We'll see which map. Okay, see ya. Bye bye.